everyone. How are we feeling this morning? All right, I know everyone's still kind of waking up. It's early. We fought the Miami traffic. Let's try it one more time. Good morning. How are we all feeling this morning? There we go. I knew you could do it. That's much, much better. I need your help in keeping up the energy throughout the program this morning. Again, welcome to the Lowe's Coral Gables. Isn't this venue absolutely beautiful? Yeah, absolutely. My name is Tamika Bickham, and I am absolutely thrilled to be your MC for the 14th edition of the World Strategic Forum. And we want to welcome all of you and thank you for being here in the room this morning. Now, we have an incredible day ahead for all of you, packed with insights on global trade, cutting-edge technology, energy innovation, and the future of Pan-American relations. Now, this year's theme, which is driving prosperity through innovation, couldn't be more timely as we navigate rapid change. Now, before we dive into today's program, we have to go through a few housekeeping items we want to bring up to speed on. The Wi-Fi code, which you should see on all of your tables, is 2025 Wi-Fi, sponsored by ServiceNow. Now, we also do ask that you please keep your phones on silent throughout the program so that we can all engage and hear all of our incredible speakers throughout the day. Medical staff are also on site in case of any emergencies, and also we do ask you to make note of the emergency exits behind you in the room. Now, we are streaming live on IEFA TV, which is live on YouTube, so your friends, your family, your colleagues can all see our incredible speakers today from where they are remotely or at home, and also clips of today's speakers will be uploaded shortly after the program for you to go and see as well. Now, we also want to say a huge thank you because none of this would be possible without our incredible partners. So we want to say thank you to our presenting partner, Integra Capital, our gold partners, Miami International Airport, Port Miami, Florida Realtors. There we go. See, I love it. I asked for energy in the morning, and you keep bringing it throughout. I love that. Absolutely. Thank you. Holland and Knight and Garda World. Our airline partner, Copa Airlines, thank you to you. Our silver partners, Crisis 24, AYA, Garda World, and Amazon Web Services. We also want to say a huge thank you to our bronze partners, which is CIBC Bank USA, Private Wealth at CIBC, Bombardier, Phase 3 AWZ Ventures, Quebec Government Office in Miami, ZAM Development, Ontario, Canada, Guardium Global, Consulate General of Canada in Miami, and ServiceNow. And also to our media partners, Axios Local, The Hill Times, Impact Wealth Magazine, Quantum Insider, and Capital Analytics Associates. Thank you to all of you for your continued support. Now, are we ready to get started? All right. I know we did a little bit better earlier in the morning, just a few minutes ago. Are we ready to get our program started? All right, I believe you now. To officially open the forum, I'm pleased to introduce Nicolas Remillard, CEO of IEFA. Let's give it up for Nicolas.
Thank you, Tamika. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this 14th edition of the WSF, Driving Prosperity Through Innovation. Quite frankly, we couldn't find a better team than this for this edition. Thank you to our presenting partner, Integra Capital. Thank you to all of our speakers who accepted to join us this year in person. Thank you to all of our partners. Thank you to all of you sitting in this room today. Without you, none of this would be possible. The IEFA is in 6 cities in the world, 2 continents, Miami, Phoenix, Paris, Buenos Aires, Montreal, Toronto. The IEFA is also a consulting company. So we are extremely proud to be with you today. I'm very humbled to be with you today. I hope this will be a productive conference for you. You will meet some great people. You will have great company. You'll come out of this with a remarkable experience. Frankly, if you're coming from abroad, invest in the region, invest in Miami, invest in Coral Gables. If you're looking to buy a property, the realtors are in I just heard them clapping and everything. So there's no reason why you should not invest or buy property. Dine in Miami, enjoy the area. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. So my friends, on behalf of all the team at the IEFA, on behalf of Frank and Susan Holder, Gilles Remiard, Marie Dupont, all the team at Integra Capital, and Francisca and Souza. Welcome. May this conference be great for you. And now it's really my pleasure and my privilege to introduce Bill Johnson, our president of the WSF. Bill, all yours.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Bill Johnson. I have the honor and the pleasure of serving as the president of the World Strategic Forum. It is a pleasure to welcome all of you to the 14th edition of this forum, being held here at the beautiful Lowe's Hotel in Coral Gables, Miami, Florida. We gather at a time of profound transformation. Around the world, the geopolitical tensions are rising, supply chains are being rewritten, technologies are advancing at an unprecedented speed, and global alliances are shifting. In this environment, innovation has become more than a competitive advantage. It is, in fact, the foundation of economic resiliency and long-term prosperity. This is why the theme for this year, Driving Prosperity Through Innovation, could not be more timely. It is a call for action for leaders across all sectors to not only anticipate change, but to help shape it. For more than 3 decades, the International Economic Forum of the Americas has brought together global leaders to confront complex challenges and to build bridges in uncertain times like today. What began with Gilles Remiard's conference in Montreal in 1995 has grown under the leadership of Nicolas Remiard into a network of more than 6 cities across the globe, including Montreal, Toronto, Miami, Paris, Buenos Aires, and Phoenix. Each year, IEFA welcomes more than 12,000 participants and delegations from more than 60 countries around the world, reaffirming its mission, which is to establish spaces where real dialogue can help shape real solutions. And of course, there's no better place for today's conversation than here in beautiful, lovely Miami, Florida. Miami is at the crossroads of the North and South American geographically. Miami is home to more than 1,000 multinational Latin American headquarters and has the second largest concentration of foreign financial institutions outside of New York. Miami is where international business gets done and where the future of Pan-American relations is being shaped. Today, we focus on 4 interconnected themes. These are Pan-American relations, the realignment of trade, the race for technological leadership, and energy security. These topics reflect a larger reality. The global leader and the global order is shifting, with the Americas at its center. Throughout today, you'll hear from over 50 leading CEOs, including multinational CEOs and public officials and policy experts who will help not just give their observations about change, but will actively help participate in them. You can engage in candid conversations about the challenges that we face and the opportunities that will be created. And perhaps most importantly, you'll connect with your peers navigating the same complex landscape. Yet the true value of this forum, of the World Strategic Forum, extends well beyond this stage. It is the conversations you'll have in the hallways over coffee and the partnerships that you will initiate. Some of the most transformative ideas often emerge between sessions sparked by curiosity, insight, and shared vision. Before we proceed, I'd like to take just a moment to thank our sponsors, our panelists, participants, and other partners for making this forum possible. Your dedication, your support are what make this gathering possible and meaningful. And now, to officially open our forum, it is my honor and privilege to introduce someone who plays a critical central role, a leadership role in this entire region. I want you to please help me welcome the mayor of Miami-Dade County, Daniella Levine Cava, who continues to provide incredible integrity, leadership with compassion in helping move Miami forward as a global hub for business, innovation, and community development. Madam Mayor.
Good morning. Beautiful to see you today. And the reason I'm here, it's all Bill's fault. Bill has been wonderful in making sure that I could participate year after year, and I'm very, very proud to do so. Before I get into the official welcome, I just want to say that I had one of those coffee conversation moments that Bill just referenced when I had a chance to speak to Gil Remillard, the founder of World Strategic Forum, over 30 years ago, and he asked me to tell him about myself. And within just a short couple of minutes, I was able to frame why this event is so important. It is so important because international relations, especially trade, is really what makes the world go round. I had that epiphany, I'm sure all of you understand that implicitly, but I had that epiphany a few years ago when I understood that the path to peace is through business, that we are economically interdependent. And if only the voices of people who know how critically important each nation is to the other to sustain our economies, to take care of quality of life issues for all of our communities, all of our people, if only all of our elected officials could understand that point and really focus on the value, the importance. Yes, that was an applause line. I heard a beginning applause. Thank you. And while we're not responsible for foreign policy here in Miami-Dade County, you might think that we are because we do get involved quite a bit, just because of the fact that we are the crossroads, certainly the crossroads to the Americas. They say the greatest thing about Miami is how close it is to the United States. I think that's how they say it. And of course, the dominant language in our community is Spanish. 70% speak Spanish. We're 54% foreign born here. So you can see that we pride ourselves on our diversity and our dynamism. I certainly do. And as far as Canada goes, we're with you. Oh, Canada. And Canada has been our #1 source of tourism, visitors to South Florida, and we want to keep that up. So thank you very, very much. It's just common sense. It is simply common sense. Well, here we are. We're in the most dynamic, most entrepreneurial, most innovative community in the world. I'm a proud mayor, and I'm the county mayor. I know it's confusing. There are 34 cities. They don't report to me, technically speaking, but they call me the big mayor, so I'm going to take that. And I want to thank the World Strategic Forum for honoring us with your presence year after year and bringing top global leaders here to dream together, to learn together. We certainly are working hard to achieve the American dream, and we hope that that will be an inspiration for you as well. Our determination really characterizes the theme of your conference, driving prosperity through innovation. I think that is really what we're about. So I'm going to use that tagline. Thank you very much, marketing team. And we are attracting international business and investment like never before. We're having what they say a moment. Actually, it's a movement. It's ensuring our transit system operates, that our workforce is vibrant, that our air and seaport are robust, and that we're setting world-class examples. So some few statistics. We have among the lowest, if not the lowest, unemployment rate among major U.S. metro areas of 2.9%. Really something. And we're experiencing strong growth. For example, over 120,000 new jobs were created last year, and we have top national ranking in new business starts. You're going to hear more about the airport and the seaport from our wonderful directors, but I will say we're on par to maintain our past records at the airport, particularly, which we see right now if you tried to come in during the Thanksgiving rush. I apologize, but things are going pretty smoothly, I must say, because we really have turned things around at our airport. We're also the 6th largest metro for venture capital deals in the U.S., and we rank 9th in deal value. By the way, #1 in international commerce, international trade at MIA in the country. So I think, and 6th in the world. So, hey, not too shabby. So we are consistently ranked one of the best places to start and grow a small business. And we know it all starts with small business. And I've been really focused on that in my tenure. I just completed 5 years as mayor of Miami-Dade County, in my 2nd term now. And I'm very, very proud of what we've achieved. For one thing, we're always about innovation. We went around the world. We visited Israel in my first trade mission. And there we learned about the Israel Innovation Authority. And so we copied it, just like I like to copy. What is it? The best form of flattery. We created the Miami-Dade Innovation Authority. And it is supporting startups that are innovating how we solve problems in our county government. And so, for example, how we remove seaweed from the beaches. Maybe you're going to check out the beaches. Well, we have great and successful efforts, not just removing seaweed, but repurposing seaweed. We also have tackled challenges at the airport, for example. Navigation at the airport, sometimes tricky. Also at the port, how to make sure we can create more space for our growing cargo trade there. Housing issues and the like. So it's really critical that we find pathways to innovate for the benefit of all of our residents through partnership with business. And the latest challenge, which very dear to my heart especially, is how we turn trash into treasure. So I know many of you have innovations where you come from. Well, we're learning from you, and it is an international competition, and we're giving food a second life. We're reducing waste, we're reusing our organic materials, and so we want to be ahead of the curve when it comes to green technology. We also know that small businesses in general are the heart of our economy. More than 80% of our businesses are the small ones, and we are supporting them through an initiative called Strive 305 that has helped 75,000 businesses and has recirculated over $8 million in low-interest loans, 1% below prime, to help our small businesses grow. Oh, it's 9 million, excuse me. It's grown since the last time I gave this speech. And we want to engage entrepreneurs directly. So we hold office hours for small businesses. We're doing permitting challenges to enable them to get to business quicker in partnership with our cities. We're very, very, very proud. So at the end of the day, we are, as I said, the gateway to the Americas. Many around the world have understood that, and they've come here to set up their international headquarters because this is the place to be. So we do have major challenges. I won't sugarcoat those. Affordability being chief among them. That seems to be the watchword of the day in this country, affordability. But we've tackled that head on. That's my history as a social worker and public interest lawyer, and we've doubled the amount of money on housing. Housing prices are stabilizing, and we are doing even more. And by the way, we're tapping international expertise in solving that problem as well. So please, while you're here, see for yourself. Join us here in this community. If you don't live here yet, why not? I know many people, I like to ask how many live here and then how many wish they live here. I know we'd see a lot of hands. And may you have a very fruitful conference with lots of great exchange, because at the end of the day, we are in this together. Thank you so very much. Let's make it happen.